When caregivers burn out, it's rarely because they're weak. It's because they're alone in a role that was never meant for one person. Hi, I'm Chastity Robinson Mwangi, and this is part of my Caregiver series. Today we're talking about something families rarely understand until they're living with it: the emotional isolation of caregiving. When someone becomes a caregiver, their entire life shifts, sometimes overnight, and it looks like losing friendships, pulling away from social activities, missing church or community events, or simple time for themselves, stepping back from work or hobbies, walking on eggshells to avoid triggering behaviors, becoming the difficult person who handles everything. Caregivers go from feeling like a partner, a daughter, a son, to feeling like they're the only person holding everything together. Caregivers grieve the person their loved one used to be, while still caring for the person they are now. That kind of grief doesn't come in waves, it comes in layers. And no one prepares them for the loneliness, the resentment that they feel but they're ashamed to admit, the exhaustion that hits their spirit, not just their body, the feeling of disappearing into the role, the silence of doing everything on their own. This isn't just stress, it's emotional erosion. Caregivers don't talk about their emotional pain because they think, I should be able to handle this. No one else will understand. Everyone depends on me. If I break down, everything else will fall apart. So they keep going, alone, quiet, and invisible, until one day they can't anymore. Here's the truth every caregiver needs to hear. You were never meant to carry this alone. Asking for help doesn't make you weak. It keeps you emotionally alive. And when caregivers get support, even a few hours a week, they regain patience, energy, emotional warmth, and a sense of self. Caregiving becomes a role that you share, not a role that consumes you. Don't scroll yet. If you know a caregiver who has been isolating, withdrawing, or losing themselves in the role, send this to them. They need to know they're not alone, and they deserve support just as much as the person they're caring for.